Hello, Stampin' friends, and good evening. Linda here from Linda's Stampin' Escape, and we are doing week number 3 of my 12 weeks of Christmas. I have 2 extra weeks that I have to catch up on, so I am hoping to have those maybe pre-recorded and still share with everybody. So come on in, join in, say hello as I make sure I am live. I see that I am. Wonderful. Let me know you're watching and we'll get this show on the road. Hi, Sharon. Welcome, welcome. So we're in a bit of a funky predicament here. Since on my Facebook page I've been doing Halloween all week long, yet my lives are basically my 12 weeks of Christmas. So I got a little monster mash going on. Hey Vicki, hey Cheryl, everybody welcome, welcome. All right, so a lot of fun during our little Halloween party. Hi, Dawn and Deborah have joined us. It's been a great fun, and I love watching which games you like the best, because then I keep looking for more of those. So I think the big hit is like the Scrabble and the new Halloween Uno. So I'll have to make sure I get some more of those. And Beth has joined us. Welcome. So today I am going to step out of Halloween and work my way into Christmas. And I know this says tricks or treats, but I am using the die to create gift boxes. So one of our questions for our party was, what could you do with this? So of course you can do little Christmas gifts. What can you put in there? Some people suggested socks, cookies, anything to do with food I like. Soaps, I thought that was a really cute idea because handmade soaps are really popular right now. Another great idea was a picture frame for the grandparents. Oh, I would love that. And then ornaments, whether you make them yourself or if you have one of those cute little treasured yearly ornaments. I think those are all good answers. I mean, we got some good ideas there. And of course, you know, we can always tuck some Stampin' Up! Product in there. That always works for all of us, right? So these are the blending brushes. I think a must-have in all stamp rooms. And okay, this is our last one here. And you guys saw this box already, but someone said fuzzy socks. So there they are, my little Halloween fuzzy socks. And they are fuzzy and they just kind of fit in there. So, but they're cute. And look, if you keep the hanger on, you can tie a bow on it and hang them up. So hang them up by the fireplace. Okay. Wonderful. So let's move on. Today I've got some tips for you too, so I'm kind of thrilled about showing this. I was going to save it till later, but you know, when you have co-workers and kids want to take teacher gifts, all of these at Christmas time, we do so much gifting. These are perfect for those little gifts. So we're going to start out, excuse me. I have my dies tucked in here, so I'll have to keep my Halloween out the whole time. And there's the box die, so that's what we're going to be using. I also have the edgelet die and one of the hole punches, so I'll show you how that works too. So, lots of fun. So the first box I want to share, and my tip is the designer series paper. Now for this one, I'm going to be using the horse and sleigh, and I'm going to use the designer paper. And you can see my little tip here. is I like to use 2 sheets. This way I can line up my images evenly. So we're going to make sure that we have these 2 pieces together firmly. And now you're going to place your die wherever you want your core design to be, especially when you're working with this. And 6x6 is kind of fun because I take the leftover pieces and I decorate my envelopes with them, or maybe the inside of the card. But you can bring this all the way up, or you can bring it down wherever you want. So once you pick your place, make sure you haven't moved your paper, and then bring your Post-it note in and secure not only the die, but the second sheet of paper. And that way, when you roll it through your die cutting machine, it won't slip on you. So you'll get a nice cut through both of them. Now, I don't suggest doing 2 for cardstock, but then there's no pattern on that, so you won't have to. So once you get that cut out, you're going to have your 2 little pieces here, and see how nice they line up. Isn't that great? And such cute paper. Now, for designer paper, I like to use my Stampin' Seal Plus. So you'll see me using that quite a bit for the designer papers. I don't think you really need it for, unless you're going to stuff some of them big socks in there. Then you might want glue, because that'll be just a little sturdier. And my bone folder must be on the table, so this one's for Vicky. I'm grabbing that stamp again. Thank you, Karen. She says, good tip. So, and Cheryl says, happy Halloween. Happy snowy Halloween. Oh, isn't it though? Kind of crazy outside. But I do remember a Halloween when Shayla was just little. Now she's got 3 little ones of her own. And her first Halloween outing, it snowed too. And the next weekend it was 70 degrees. So my fingers are crossed for that 70 to come back. All right. I'm going to lay this flat now that I have my score lines all nice, and I'm just going to put a strip down here. Again, this is the Stampin' Seal Plus, so it's really sticky, and I just put that on the wrong side. Oh my Lord. Figures, right? When you're working live. Well, now I got another good tip for you. If you just by chance happen to do that, let's grab a little piece of paper here. We're going to put that right over the top. Don't you just love it when demonstrators make mistakes? Because that way you can see how we fix our little mistakes. Because, you know, just like in life, we all make them. There we go. This actually worked pretty good. Now I have to pay attention so I don't do that again. It's okay to make a mistake, but you should learn from them. See, this is why you keep your extra paper around. Oh, there, now I feel much better. And now I can actually do it the right way. There we go. Oh, well, if we can't laugh at ourselves, we shouldn't laugh at anybody. All right, now I got a little weirdness in there because of that extra piece of card or paper in there. I'm going to do this. That looks much better. Before I push down hard, I want to make sure I'm lined up good. Top and bottom. There we go. Now we can do the same with this one. So, yep, want to make sure you do that outer flap. Oh, let's bring that down. Now we can just put this one right over the top. There we go. We have Joan from Washington. Cool. Washington State or Washington, D.C.? I like Washington State. I have family out there. Okay, I know a few of you asked how Nikki was doing. Well, I took her to the emergency room on Wednesday, and they didn't do much for her, so we took her to urgent care on Thursday, and she had a kidney stone, so they gave her something to pass the stone and a little something to take the edge off the pain. Notice how I'm using my block this time. I'm going to use it to get that posted down there. There we go. And I'm too busy talking because I was going to stamp this. All right, we're going to get creative here. Ladies, here we go again. I'm just having a heck of a day today. Okay. I'm going to use this side. It doesn't matter. You're going to get a raw edge on both. So I'm going to do this. And I'm going to tuck this in here. I want a nice flat surface. Oh, my brain is questioning this because I know I have a longer greeting here. So let me find a fatter, or should I say wider? Oh, we got Minnesota here too. I'm loving all this. Welcome everybody. All right, now I'm going to tip that in there. That's wider. This one in there just to hold that in place. Now let's see if we can do some magic with this, right? We never have mistakes in stamping. We just have opportunities to embellish, to glitter, and to come up with great ideas to fix the little boo-boos. Okay, I'm just tapping this here to make sure I got some nice coverage going on. That side seems to be a little juicier, so let's do that. And then, you know as well as I do, if this does not turn out, there will be a greeting cut out and put over the top of this. Let's see how we did. Oh, you guys, that worked. Woo! Vicky's yelling, danger, danger. Wow. See, we worked cleverly together. So it worked out. That is great. So just tuck a little block back there and make sure you have a nice sturdy spot to stamp on. That was an unexpected tip, but a good one. All right. Also from the Horse and Sleigh suite, I have my snowflakes. So I am going to, this one's already open, so I'm going to use that one. Pull them out. And I'm going to add some big snowflakes. Since it's snowing here in Wisconsin, might as well throw some little snowflakes out here, right? We'll put one big one down there. And then how about one up here so you see that a little better. And then we'll put another one up over the tree. So you can place them anywhere you want. I think I'm going to go down here a little more. There we go. Ooh, let's get that block back in here and use that to help me push those down. Wonderful. Now you can put anything you want in there. Beth is saying she loves that paper. Yes, I got a little extra over on the side here, but you can go back and trim that off a little bit too if it bothers you. I could have used this side. It wasn't sticking out as much. Don't know how I do that, but with all those other little wonderful things I did there. There we go. So, yep, I think I could just trim that off. Hey, once they look at what's inside, they're not going to even worry about that little extra piece, are they? When you trim, make sure you just lay your scissors along that edge, and then you can easily get that trim without cutting into your cardstocks. So there is our second little box. Our first little box here was actually made with the, this is the, oh goodness, A Walk in the Forest. Anyway, get it. Walk in the Forest paper. The tree actually comes from there too, but it is die cut with the Merriest Trees dies. Those should all be coming back into stock. So, all right. So now we did that. That's our simple little box. So now the next one, I cut the same way, lined them up. So we got our two little pieces here. And this is with the, not the one horse open sleigh. This is the, come on ladies, help me out here. I just totally threw myself off with all them little boo-boos that I just had. All About Autumn. That is where this one comes from. And I love the fact that it has all of the textural on one side, and then all of this really pretty foils on the other side. So I'm going to do the same thing here as we did on our last one. What you're going to see different on this is that I actually lined up that edgelit die across the top. And when I did this, I lined it up exactly to the top, so it die cut the same on both pieces. So it's not real tricky, just you know, just little hints to help you get this done a little quicker, a little faster. Once you make a couple, they're going to be really easy. So I'll tell you that now, and then I went and did the paper the wrong way. So this is going to be better. Oh, this is a little hard to see with all that gorgeous pattern on there. There we go. I'm going to line that up. Can't do it that way. You don't see the, oh, okay, here. I got another tip for you. You can feel that little line. There it is. Okay, good. So now you got to do the feely thing. Okay, let's put this here. We're going to put our adhesive down and bring that over just like the last one. All right. Second one's easier. And then if you want, you can always do the glue. Sandy has joined us. Hello. I always put the little ones on the inside. Then I put just a little glue there. And I bring this in. And then I go to the flap over here. And just add a little glue there. Okay, there we go. You can use either the glass or the glue or your adhesive. Glue is going to hold much better. So if you're going to put something heavy in there, the adhesive is fine for cookies. And this, if you want to work with your cardstock, then I use the multi-purpose glue. Otherwise, we got this. Okay, so got one more thing I want to show you on that one. Our greeting is going to come from the Berry Cute. And why am I having such a day? Oh, there it is. It got stuck to something else. Okay, so I die cut out a little greeting, and you can see Warm Wishes comes from Berry Cute. And then, again, don't throw that paper away, because I actually die cut the little flowers from the scrap piece of designer paper, so it's not really scrap, right? And then I took the iridescent rhinestones and colored them with my Stampin' Blend. So this color that I'm using is the Pretty Peacock. So you can decorate these however you want. My main focus was to show you the die cut top. So gorgeous. And to die cut those, or to fussy cut those little flowers. They're really quite easy. I will tell you, it's easier to do these little flowers that I did here than it was to try to cut out that little 4-petal thing, and I'll tell you why. Because those are all straight lines, so it went really easy. And this, trying to cut around here with the curves, not as much fun. Pretty, but I ended up liking this much better. So now how fancy is that? This would be perfect for Grandma's picture frame. As you can see, a nice little picture frame would fit in there really nice with her grandkids. So if you're like me, they have to make 12 of these. And then I got my greats as well, so I'll keep them busy. All right. I have one more that I want to share with you because it is the cardstock. So I didn't do a fancy cut on the top for this one. I just wanted to show you how I did the little holes. There is a die that does that. Boom, poke that out. And I actually put it on the side. And then when I wanted to do the other one, I drew a little pencil mark on the other one, which I will show you in a little while. Okay, and then I'm using the gorgeous metallic, the white ribbon with the metallic silver there, because I was practicing to make a special gift. I have a young lady who just promoted in my downline. So I'm always hunting whenever I go on vacation or to any store. I'm always looking for something cool for them. So she's got a promotion. So this says "Shine Like the Star You Are." And then it has a little crystal star down here. So that is her little gift for promoting, because I think that's pretty awesome. I like to reward my ladies when they're doing a good job. So on this one, I am using the Joy of Christmas Designer Series paper, and then, of course, the Joy of Noel dies. So we cut those out. And this is the silver adhesive back glitter paper. That's in the online store, not in your catalogs. So you can see here the glue, and if you look closely, you will see adhesive. On this one, I did both, and I cut my Noel out of here because you're not going to see that anyway, right? So I did both because I didn't want it to fall apart, especially because I do have this thick ribbon under here, this cord, I should say. So the silver and gold cord, and I tied that underneath. So I pushed it down first with the adhesive, and I used the Stampin' Seal Plus, and then I went over and did the glue, and then I just held it in place just to make sure that it wasn't going to pop out, because it turned out pretty cool this time. And then several of our dies sets have the stars, so I just punched it out of there because that's my team name. We're called the Stars by Design. So I did that. And on this one, I think because it's kind of heavy with all that embellishing on there. So you don't always have to have pre-bought embellishments. You can make your own. And then we're just going to stick that on there, make sure it doesn't fall off. Now, how pretty is that? And it's really simple, but, ooh, that glitter, that really does something, doesn't it? I know some of you have glitter in your veins. So I'm just going to set this here and let that dry. And then I'm going to show you how I did this. I'm going to make just a little end here, and we're going to tuck this in. Okay, let's pinch it and slide it in. There we go. Okay. Yes, Vicki, I knew you would love the glitter. It's so pretty though, and it really does sparkle. And I'm telling you, so does this ribbon here. So it all goes together so nice. Really sparkly. So I didn't have to use a real fancy paper, so I just liked that check. This is not the box that her gift is going in, because her gift is going to go in a silver and red one as well, but it's going to say celebrate. So there we go. Now you got a nice tie on there. That'll hold it. If you want to, you can always put some adhesive in there so that doesn't move, but now you can easily stick that, hold that up, whatever, and anything will fit in it. I told you I'm looking all the time for cool stuff. So look what I found. Hershey bars that say she is. So she is compassionate, brave, proud, coach, happy, witty, honest, strong, smart, funny, caring, persistent, leader, giving, perfect for my team's gifts. So I'll be decorating these for my team for our next meeting. Plus, I have these for some special little girls that I think are working for it. Hershey's actually doing it. It's called Girls on the Run. So you can check that out. It's a pretty cool organization they got going to help girls. So I'm all about the girls. I think that's what direct selling started out to be, because there's no glass ceilings in direct sales. You get what you work for. So if you work really hard, you can enter incentive trips, or you can be the top 10 in world sales. That's not quite my goal. Because I know how hard those ladies work, and I'm retired. I'm not going there anymore. Maybe 10 years ago or 20, but anyhow, yeah, you can make it what you want. So that is why I like it so much. So any little gifties here. Okay, one more thing. Oh, yes, because I wanted to show you how to do that. Okay, let's do my last little tip for the day. And so you can perfectly align your dies. So watch how simple this is. Just die cut your first one. Just make sure that you are aligning your first one, right? And my pencil's on the table, so I will use Pretty Peacock. So what we're going to do is just put little dots where that dot is. I don't want to go all the way out to the edge. So, and now when you die cut your next one, just line this up. See the little dots? And you can use one of your little Post-it notes again so it doesn't move on you. Once you get that lined up, there you go. And then just run that through your die cutting machine, and you will have two of those exactly alike. So those are all my tips for working with these dies. I have so many more that are coming that I will be sharing over the holidays with you. But for now, I just wanted to get you started, because I know so many of you are already getting your Christmas stuff going, right? So here's all of our little packages so far. And we're going to get these. I love it. These are called Wonderful Gems. And of course, they're retired, so I can't use them, but you guys can. So this is my little giveaway tonight. If you want to purchase, the October host code is M2J3YM2Z, and I will put a link in there. However, that is closing at 8 p.m. tonight, so just saying. And if you hop over on my Facebook page and toss that order in through our party, guess what? You will get a little grab bag, because I got 5 lucky ladies who are getting grab bags so far. All right, so don't go away. I would love to know which one of these is your favorite. Do you like the foil paper? Do you like the glitter? Do you like the nice, these are more subdued and a little more earthy. So are you earthy or are you glittery? I know how some of you are. So while I move this, you can just jot your answers in the box there, and I am going to get our prize thing going here. All right, let's make this bigger, and we're going to find out who our lucky winner is. Oops, got some cords going there. Let's turn this one off. Ooh, the Noel. Karen likes them all. Well, that's an easy answer, Karen. But thank you. All right. Are you guys ready to see who's going to win these wonderful gems? Candy likes the earthy. All right. So let's get in here. And I wish you all luck. And that is actually supposed to say Dawn. Sorry, Dawn. I didn't mean to spell your name wrong. So you ladies, cross your fingers. 3, 2, 1. Candy, they're all yours. Congratulations. Vicky was sweating there. It was a close one. I don't know why it does that, but so thank you everyone for joining me this evening. If you have any questions on those boxes, you just let me know. And again, this is week 3. I will hopefully be doing 4 and 5 before next week, if I can stay busy enough. So congratulations again to Candy. Thank you all for joining me. Have a wonderful evening, and we're all gonna cross our fingers for that 70 degrees and for my little Nikki to come home from the hospital. We're hoping tomorrow. So thanks again. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.